Welcome to the deep dive. Okay, so you know eggs, right? That kitchen staple. We actually got a question from a listener wanting us to really get into the nitty-gritty.
Yeah, like what's the real deal? What are the actual nutritional benefits? And are there, downsides we should be thinking about?
Exactly. And we've looked through some material that outlines the pros and cons.
hmm Our mission today is basically to boil it all down for you, give you the key takeaways without getting lost in the weeds so you can figure out how eggs fit into your healthy eating plan.
All right, let's crack on with the good stuff then. The sources we looked at really paint the egg as a nutritional powerhouse. I mean, packed with protein, obviously.
Oh, absolutely. High quality protein. And not just protein, but vitamins A, D, B12, really important ones.
And minerals too, right? Like iron and selenium.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Iron, selenium, healthy fats.
Yeah.
That's quite the package. And the protein, it's what we call complete,
Complete protein meaning,
meaning it has all 9 essential amino acids. Those are the building blocks your body can't make itself.
Hmm.
Super important for it, like building muscle, repairing tissue, all that jazz.
gotcha. Okay, and I saw something interesting about eye health. Lutein and zeaxanthin. Did I say that right?
You did? Lutein and zeaxanthin, they're antioxidants. Think of them as protecting your eyes from the inside, especially against things like age-related macular degeneration. Pretty cool stuff.
Wow, okay. Internal protection. I like that. Now, what about the brain? Our source mentioned choline.
Ah, choline, yes.
Hmm.
It's really vital for brain development and function. We're talking nerve signals, memory, even mood.
And is it common? Like, do most people get enough?
Well, that's the thing. Many people actually don't get enough choline from their diet. So yeah, eggs can be a really great source for that brain boost.
Interesting. And thinking practically, the protein, does it help with feeling full, for weight management?
Definitely. That high protein content contributes significantly to satiety, that feeling of fullness.
So you eat less overall, potentially?
Exactly. It can be a really useful tool if you're keeping an eye on your weight. Plus, let's face it, they're just so easy, aren't they?
Oh, totally. Scrambled, boiled omelets, quick, easy meals.
And affordable. A
Yeah.
really cost-effective way to get quality nutrition.
Okay. Lots of positives. But we need to look at the other side too. The big C cholesterol, that always comes up.
Right. It's probably the #1 concern people have.
Hmm.
And yes, egg yolks do contain cholesterol. That's a fact.
Yeah.
But the thinking on dietary cholesterol has evolved quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
For most healthy people, the cholesterol you eat in eggs doesn't seem to dramatically raise the bad cholesterol in your blood.
So moderate consumption is generally okay for most.
That's what current research suggests, yeah. It seems our bodies are pretty good at regulating cholesterol production. But it's true that some people are more sensitive to dietary cholesterol than others. It's not a one-size-fits-all thing.
Good to know. That clarifies things a bit. What else is on the caution list? Allergies?
Yes, egg allergies are definitely something to be aware of. They're quite common, especially in kids.
And reactions can be serious, I imagine.
They can range from mild to severe, so
Oh.
it's crucial to know if you or your child has an allergy.
Okay. And food safety. Salmonella. Can't forget that.
Absolutely critical. Salmonella bacteria can sometimes be found in or on eggs. The risk is mainly with raw or undercooked eggs.
So cooking them thoroughly is key. No super runny yolks if you're worried.
That's the safest bet, yes.
Yeah,
Proper handling and cooking really minimize that risk.
makes sense. And, well, this one's pretty obvious, but for anyone following a vegan diet,
Yep, eggs are out. They're an animal product, plain and simple. So they don't fit into a vegan lifestyle.
right. And finally, this one surprised me a little. Our source mentioned a potential link to skin issues, like acne.
It's an interesting point and maybe less commonly known. For some individuals, eggs might trigger or worsen acne. The exact reason isn't totally clear. It could be related to hormones in eggs or just an individual sensitivity reaction. It's definitely not everyone, but something a few people might notice.
Okay. So let's try and wrap this up. On the one hand, eggs seem like nutritional champions. Complete protein, great for eyes, brain boost from choline, help you feel full, easy, cheap.
A lot going for them, definitely.
But on the other hand, you need to consider the cholesterol context that the science has shifted, but individual responses vary. There are potential allergies, the salmonella risk. If they're not cooked well, they're obviously not vegan.
And that potential skin thing for some people.
Right. So it's really about weighing these factors for yourself, isn't it?
Precisely. Understanding the benefits and the considerations helps you make an informed choice that works for your body and your dietary pattern.
Thinking about how the advice on cholesterol has changed so much, it makes you wonder, doesn't it? What other long-held beliefs about nutrition might be due for a rethink as more research comes out? That's a really interesting thought to end it on. Food for thought, you might say.
Definitely something to chew on.
Ah.
Well, thanks for digging into the incredible egg with us on this deep dive.